What is up everyone? Welcome back to the Toy Pod. So for today's video, we are going to unbox GAARA from NARUTO Shippuden Kizuna Relation, made by Figuarts Zero, by Bandai and Tamashii Nations. Alright, so before we begin, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button for the future updates of our channel. So many of the pre-orders before that were made ahead of time are now coming in our possession, so make sure to not miss out. So if you want, click also the notification bell to get updated in our future uploads. Okay, let's start with the review. So here is the box of this figure, and as you can see, if you will compare it to our past reviews, it's way closer to the camera. It's because this box or this middle figure from the set, the GAARA, is actually way bigger than the box of the Naruto and Sasuke. So I don't have them right now for comparison, but yep, they're actually much bigger. They came in a box like the ones in the SH Figuarts, and yeah, it's pretty big, but it's not too heavy. But it's really way bigger, and you can see it by how it's closer to my camera. Okay, so now we have here, if it matters to you, the two authenticity stickers right here, the silver and the gold, and it's written here Tamashii Nations and Bandai. So here you can see here in the window of the clamshell that there's the GAARA's face. As always, it's exposed, but still it's pretty protected. And you can see the artwork of GAARA right here on the left, and it goes through until the left side. So you can see how massive this is right there. I'm not even sure if I'll hit my camera. There you go. I only have a few space, so okay, I'm gonna move it away. There you go. So you see his sand, I don't know what it's called to be honest, but the sand case right here, it goes through from here. All right, so GAARA is wearing the case, the sand pocket on his back. And here at the back, you will see that it can be put in the middle of Naruto and Sasuke right there. So later on, we will try them. I have them with me, just the box that I don't have right now. Yes, it's actually gonna look pretty good, and I'm excited to try it on later. So if it matters to you, here's the sticker, and warning, not for small children under 3 years of age. So on the right side of the figure, it's also transparent. The window goes from the front all the way to the right side, and at the back of the figure, we have here the Naruto relation, the triangular formation of the glass panel, the transparent window, and at the bottom, it's also the same as the ones before I've reviewed before. There you have it, but instead it's showing the artwork of the full three together when you put them side by side. So there's Naruto, GAARA, and Sasuke on the rightmost, although we can't see Sasuke properly because he's covered with the Shidori. Alright, let's now pop this box open. Okay, as well as the other figures, this is also protected by two clamshells, putting the figure itself in their middle. So there's the slice right here. You can open it by pulling this one, and it's covered in plastic as well. It's pretty protected, and as always from Figuarts Zero and Naruto, you have a hole right here where the face is exposed. So maybe they did this to actually, show the face, show how the face is sculpted even just before buying the figure, which is pretty nice. They're pretty transparent with their customers, and they like it so much. Okay, let's now pop this open. Alright, so here's what you get inside the package. So we can see GAARA's face clearly right now because he's looking down, he's hiding under the sand, but it's fine. Later on, I will bring him closer so you can have a close-up look. Okay, so unlike the two figures that we reviewed before, the Naruto and the Sasuke, in this figure, it's bigger and you also get 3 accessories. Although, to be honest, I don't know yet what's the use of these 3, although maybe you can peg them somewhere because it has right here, you can put in holes. It has hinges where you can put in holes. Yes, let's try it out later. Maybe we'll see when we try to put them side by side with each other. So also, if it matters to you or if you want to know, these effects also come in tight plastic. So aside from the clamshell and the plastic that protects the figure itself, these accessories are also covered in plastic. So it's pretty protected. So if you're a collector, yes, don't worry about having damaged accessories. It's gonna be protected while inside the box. Of course, if it hasn't been opened yet. Okay, so let's take a closer look of the figure. Let's not take a look closer of the effects because they're just pretty much just sand. I don't know if they resemble a tail or whatsoever. But okay, let's try it on later. Okay, so here's a close-up look of GAARA of the Figuarts Zero. Yes, this is the GAARA from Naruto Shippuden. So if you haven't watched the series, yes, he's this good looking in the series. He's not that evil boy anymore from the Naruto kids back then, from the original Naruto youngs. So here he is I think this is the part where he's already a Kazekage by the clothes he wear. Yep, he already looks like the Kazekage here since this is already Naruto Shippuden anyway. So you get this Japanese character under his bangs or in the middle of his bangs. It's pretty detailed. If I bring it closer, yes, it's a good paint. It's painted accurately, and also they used really a very thin brush or a thin pen to be able to do this. It's pretty good. You can almost see it really clearly. Okay, so the face, it's pretty accurate for me as well. GAARA indeed have an eyeliner down his eye, although it's not as dark as this anymore when Boruto started. Okay, so now, all right, here you go. I like these details pretty much because as you can see, it's not just hands right here. This resembles Shokaku's, the one-tailed Jinchuriki's effects. So of course it looks like the claws or the tail, I guess, but more of the claw, the protective sand by his mother. So her mother's protecting GAARA from damages, from pain, from physical damages. So there we have it, a pretty nice effect. It goes from dark brown to light brown, dark brown to light brown, dark brown to light brown. So we do also get a stand right here, which Naruto can go here, right here, and Sasuke's symbol or stand can go on this side. Okay, so for the clothes, I like the creases. It's pretty detailed, and unfortunately, of course, since this is a figure, you can't bend it or whatsoever. This is a statue anyway, so it's alright. So a closer look of the back of the figure. There you go. Oops, there's still a shell right here as protection. Let me just remove it. There you go. Alright, that's pretty nice. Also, you can really see that it's very detailed because you can see cracks of the sand pot right there. I'm not sure how it's called, but I call it sand pot anyway. There are cracks which are, I know, intentional because because in the series it's also not as clean naman. So it also has cracks anyway. So here on the top you get a solid sand effect. So aside from the other ones around that it's more translucent or opaque, here you get a solid one, which is very nice and pretty detailed. So again, here's the black going to the brown here, and from the front it goes very solid, and I like it very much. And yep, there are hinges right here, holes here, another hinge right here, which makes me think maybe these three aren't accessories but more of just a part of this figure really, but it's not, it was meant to be removed. It's meant to be removed just to be able to put them inside the box. So because yeah, this is too long, this tail or this sand is too long to be put right there. that if you put it that way, and then it would be hard to put in a box. So maybe these aren't accessories, but more of a just a way to be able to box this figure. I hope I make sense. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and put them. Okay, be with me while I try and discover how to do it. Alright, so after a lot of trying, I actually managed to put the remaining accessories in the figure. So the secret here, if it's your first time, is to remove the figure from the stand itself. Yes, you heard me right. The figure is removable from the stand, and it will help you when you put the accessories in or on the pegs. It will make it easier, and I think it's the only way, unless you can make it work. But yeah, it helped me a lot when I removed the figure from the stand. Okay, now let's try to see how it would look like if we put Naruto and Sasuke beside it. Alright, so here is how it would look like if you put the three together. Sorry, I had to hold my tripod now because it's too wide to actually use my tripod as a stand. So yes, I'm holding it like now like a selfie stick. So the reason now I figured out why this is removable from the accessories is because you won't be able to wrap the sand around Naruto's Rasengan effects if it's here. So that's why it's removable right there. It can be removed from there. You just have to put it back in once you wrapped it around the Rasengan. It's pretty nice, I like it. So here's a closer look. Here's Naruto, GAARA Sand at the back. Here is GAARA Sand. There's actually no difficulty in putting Sasuke, although for some reasons mine doesn't fit that well. There's a bit of a space right there. Maybe it's because I removed GAARA from the stand. Although I put him back on, maybe I just gotta rotate him a little, but it's fine anyway. So yes, you don't have to wrap the sand from Sasuke's effects. It just goes through this back right there. Okay, so here's another close-up look of them three. There you go. So thank you so much for watching the video. This ends our review for the GAARA Kizuna relation. I hope this video helped you whether you want to decide whether to buy this figure or not. Although to be honest, for my personal opinion, if you're a fan of Naruto, maybe of course get those three. But if for display, even just this Naruto and Sasuke would already pretty look nice. It will make a very round base because their bases are builds a circle, and yeah, you can only get Naruto and Sasuke, but GAARA is still a pretty nice additional to the set. Okay, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.